how's it going? How we doing? So, do you like my new setup? I got a light over here, I got a ring light over here, and then you're on a tripod. Like, you weren't on a tripod before, but you're on a little tripod on a table, and now you're on a like a big standing one. I got them both from Walmart. I will let you know the brand down below in the description. So last week we took a little bit of a break from Disney theme parks, and this week we're going right back and we're doing my favorite Walt Disney World roller coasters. So if you don't know, Walt Disney World is in Orlando, Florida. Okay, oh, you can see the ring light. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, that's the park we're talking about. It's the big one with the 4 parks: Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios. So let's get right onto it. If you see me looking down, it's my laptop. I got my list compiled on here. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna say this again because I've said it before, and you're probably really tired of hearing me say it. Anyway, sorry, I'm distracted by the ring light in my glasses. Also, speaking of, is it like brighter now? Like, let me know. I'm trying to improve for you. Anywho doodles. Like I said, I am not a roller coaster girly, but I am a Disney coaster girly. So, with that being said, also if you hear noise over here, it's my cat. He's being cute and sleeping. Anyway, so these are in no particular order. I really didn't feel like reading them. I just compiled a list and I was like, yep, that's good enough. So, the first one I will be talking about is in Magic Kingdom, and it is Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. This was a good coaster. This is one of the mountains. If you know, you know. But it was a good coaster. I loved the theming. I loved the thrill of it. I love how me, as a not coaster girly, enjoyed this ride immensely, and my husband, who is a coaster boy through and through, the bigger, the scarier, the better. And we both really enjoyed it, and I love that. Next up is Tron Light Cycle Run. Love this ride. And I will say it is very short. I was so sad that it was over so soon, but I was prepared because, as I've said in previous videos, I did watch a POV of Tron because I watch a bunch of Disney YouTubers and they all previewed it, or they wrote it. So I kind of knew what I was getting into, but my husband had no idea. But I did warn him. I was like, people are saying that it's over too soon. It's like a really short ride, so just prepare yourself. But again, I'm gonna be reiterating myself a lot in this video, so if you've seen my favorite Disney theme park rides, like the overall or the each individual ones, I'm gonna be repeating a lot of what I said in those videos, just as a warning. So me and my husband went back in October 2023 for our honeymoon. And at this point, I don't know words. I woke up at 6:55 in the morning to get the virtual queue for Tron at 7 a.m. We did stay in the park, we stayed in the parks. We stayed in the Disney World Hotel. We stayed at Pop Century, per recommendation of the Leffersons on YouTube. If you haven't seen them, you need to watch them. They're amazing and I love them, and they're my favorites. Only because the one that I wanted, the All-Star Movies, where I stayed when I was like 9 years old, it was all booked up. So I was like, the Leffersons really like Pop Century, and I understand why I fell in love with Pop Century. I love Pop Century, even though I've only stayed in 2 Disney World hotels, resorts, whatever you want to call them. That is one of my favorites, along with All-Star Movies. Again, the only other one I've stayed in. But yeah, enough about that. We're not talking about hotels. We're talking about roller coasters. So yeah, I personally didn't really care if I rode Tron or not. I really didn't want to, because like I said before I went into this, I didn't know I was a Disney coaster girly. I just thought I was just a no coaster girly. But I really enjoyed it. They strap you in that thing, so you are so freaking secure, because you do like sit like you're on a motorbike. And it was amazing. I felt so safe, so secure. It was so fun. I was so sad it was over so soon, but that was a good one. Next up on our list is, oh, and that is in Magic Kingdom as well. The next one, we're gonna take a bus ride, what's it called? Oh, good Lord. Skyway, no. Monorail, no. I mean, yes, there's a monorail. I don't know. Can you take the monorail to Epcot? I'm looking at the pin. What the heck is it called? Major Megan brain fart. Why do I want to keep saying Skyway? The gondolas. Oh, what the heck are they called? I can't think of it right now, but we're going to Epcot. And we are going to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Again, another one that I didn't really care to ride. I was just like, no, because I had seen the POVs again, and it just wasn't it for me. Like, I heard people were getting sick. I was super scared. Like, spoilers, if you haven't ridden it or you haven't seen POVs, you like go backwards and then you shoot forwards, and you also like rotate, like you spin in the car too. So I was like, I don't know. But I really, really enjoyed it. That was another one that I got up at 6:55 in the morning, got in a virtual queue at 7 a.m. And purely did because my husband wanted to do it. And I really loved it, and I'm really glad that we did it. For the life of me, I cannot remember what song we got. But there are like a rotation of songs that you can get, so you most likely won't get the same song you did the first time, and or you might, I don't know. But yeah, it was a really good ride, really, really, really well themed, and I loved it. Terry Crews in the pre-show is hilarious, and I just love Terry Crews in general because he's just a hilarious human. But yeah, it was really good. Next up, we are going to go over to Hollywood Studios, and we will be talking about Rockin' Roller Coaster. Again, this is one I did not want. Skyliner! Oh my god. I was talking about the Skyliner, guys. Why I couldn't remember that, I don't know. And I'm sorry for that outburst. That was weird. I'm sorry. Let's get back to Rockin' Roller Coaster. Rockin' Roller Coaster. It was one that I did not want to ride. I was dead set against it. Like, I was like, no, I don't want to ride this. This looks too scary for me, because it's, if you don't know, if you haven't heard me say this before, if you just haven't heard it in general, Rockin' Roller Coaster is the only Disney roller coaster at this point in time of March 2024 that I am aware of. Have they said news yet? I don't know. Anyway, that goes upside down. It also has a launch from 0 to 60. So I was nervous about that. I was nervous about going upside down because I've never, in my recollection, I don't know, I've ridden like 2 or 3 roller coasters at Cedar Point, and I don't remember if they go upside down. I'll have to ask my husband. I think maybe one might, I don't know. But I've never gone upside down on a roller coaster to my recollection. And I was so nervous about it. And like I was getting like a pit in my stomach, and I just didn't feel good, and I was so scared. You know, like that anxiety that builds up and it just makes you feel sick. That was me with Rockin' Roller Coaster in the line. And it doesn't help that it's a Disney line, which means it's super long. You wait a really long time because it's a popular ride. And so to me, it felt like forever. I don't know how long we actually waited because I didn't like time it, I didn't write it down. That was back in October. I was like, what, 4 or 5 months ago now. But yeah, it felt like forever to me. It may probably have not been that long, I don't know, but if I do remember correctly, I think it was the last ride we rode that day at Hollywood Studios. I loved it, guys. Obviously I loved it. It's on my top list for Disney roller coasters, of course I loved it. It was so good. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, but I think I heard that they were re-theming it. Let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong, because I don't remember. But I do love the Aerosmith aspect of it, and it was just a really good, fun roller coaster. And I didn't even realize when I was going upside down. Like, I couldn't tell you. But I thought it was really good. Next up, and the last roller coaster I will be talking about in Hollywood Studios, I have one more roller coaster after that. It's Slinky Dog Dash. I love Slinky Dog Dash. That was the first ride I wanted to ride in Hollywood Studios, but sadly, when Hollywood Studios opened that day, it was down for maintenance. So we went and we rode Alien Swirling Saucers, and then we did Toy Story Midway Mania, or Toy Story Mania. And then after we did that, we were kind of debating what we wanted to do next, but I saw that there was starting to be a line forming at Slinky Dog. And I was like, I really, really want to get on this before the lines get super long. And I'm really glad they did, because later in the day, they were like literally lines going outside of Toy Story Land. And we were just like behind where Woody and Jessie are when we first got in line. And we had a really good view of Rex and Jessie on the roller coaster. And the roller coaster, it wasn't open yet, but people were getting in line. And so I was like, I ain't gonna be a little silly missy miss who misses this opportunity to get into this line, because I feel like that was the shortest it was all day. But I don't know, because I wasn't paying attention, because I was doing other fun things. But anyway, and I'm really glad I did, because once it started, like once they started letting people in, the line went super fast. I mean, not like super fast, but it went pretty fast, like maybe a 15-20 minute wait tops to get on the ride. And it was, I thought it was so fun. It was so cute, so adorable. I loved the theming, and I will definitely try to rope drop Slinky Dog Dash next time I go to Disney, which is hopefully next year. I have to convince my husband to go during Christmas time. We'll see. But yeah, Slinky Dog Dash. And then the last roller coaster that we will be talking about, we're gonna head over to Animal Kingdom, and it's Expedition Everest. This was the first ride we rode of our Disney trip. Like, the very first ride that I had ridden in the Disney parks since I was 9 years old, back in like 2005, 2006. I can't remember, and I don't want to do the math. So, and then it was the last ride we rode that day. This was the only ride that we rode multiple times. We rode it like 3 or 4 times. We rode it once in the morning, and then we did our day, and then at the end of the day, I believe, my husband says we did it 3 times. I'm pretty positive we only did it 2 times. Maybe 3, I don't remember. I'll have to go back in my vlogs and see how many times we did it. Or maybe you could do it for me. I don't know. But actually, I'll probably do it just to prove my husband wrong. But anyway. We went back at the end of the day, and that was the last roller coaster we rode. I think it was 2 times. My husband thinks it's 3 times. I'm gonna look back in my vlog and see what it was. And I will actually link that playlist down below, so you can also watch it, because those were good times. And that was the first time I tried vlogging, so let me know what you think in those comments. But yeah, I wanted to ride it, but I was scared, because like I said, this was before I knew I was a Disney coaster girly. But it looked so fun from the videos that I watched, and my husband wanted to ride it, and so I was like, okay, we'll do it, we'll ride it. And it was amazing, and I loved it. And I don't know what my favorite Disney roller coaster is, but it's probably in like my top 3. Honestly, probably like top 2. I don't know. Well, I'll think about it and let you guys know. But yeah, that was my favorite Disney roller coaster, Walt Disney World roller coasters. Let me know what yours were down below. Did we have any of the same? Let me know. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe, because I post new videos every single Friday at 4. Again, tell me in the comments if you like my new setup, my new little tripod, and my ring light. It keeps distracting me because it's in my glasses. You can see it. I'm so excited. I feel like an official YouTuber now. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend and a great week ahead. And I hope to see your beautiful faces next week.